Many of the images and content you're about to see are unsettling and very shocking. But the most shocking thing of all is that teens everywhere are watching these images and are calling it entertainment.
I said no a little more sharply, and I spat at his hand, and he backed up and he looked at me and he went,
check it out! Check it out! Check it out!
Welcome to the Strange Tape Strange Show. This is episode number 14. And today I'm joined with a very special guest, Mr. Weird Paul.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, welcome to the show. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you for having me.
Before we get rolling with the meat and potatoes of the clips, it's become kind of a custom here to watch a commercial together. Here we go.
Give me the sun, give me the fun, give me sun, country wine cooler. Give me the heat, give me the treat, give me sun, country wine cooler. Don't give me soda, no, don't give me beer. All we want is brand new cheer. Give me some fruit, give me some wine, give me some taste, give me some and mine. Give me the sun, give me the fun, give me new sun, country wine cooler.
So that was Sun Country Wine Coolers.
Yeah, it was.
So I picked that. I was scrolling through some tapes, capturing some footage, and that was just like this week, and I was like, oh, Weird Paul has a rap song about wine coolers.
Yeah.
I like wine coolers.
I thought that was great because it's like I kind of write nerd dork rap or whatever songs, and I thought, I was trying to think of ideas. I was trying to think of what's the nerdiest thing you can rap about. I'm always thinking about that. I have one called I Need Bus Fare. So that was really a really nerdy thing to rap about. And then I was like rapping about wine coolers because that's like it's the wimpiest alcoholic drink you could drink. So I thought that was pretty good. Those people, I mean, I've never had that particular brand of wine coolers, unfortunately, because I'm missing out on a lot.
It seems like another common theme for your music. We covered wine coolers, but food and drink in general seems to be a reoccurring theme, right?
It's universal, you know?
Yeah.
And I tend to just like sing about stuff while I'm walking around the house. I write a lot of songs while I'm in the bathroom. And, I would say less of those actually see the light of day, but it's the ones maybe more about food that I actually finish. Yeah.
I'd like to share with the folks at home. It's a song called Peanut Butter Recall. Just a sample of Peanut Butter Recall. It goes on a little longer, but
my entire goal with that song was to have the top trending search for Peanut Butter Recall. So when there was an actual Peanut Butter Recall, that would come up at the top. And it's pretty much the only thing in my life that I've ever actually succeeded in doing.
Have there been Peanut Butter Recalls?
Oh, yeah, there was a real big one recently, yeah.
Really?
I think it was Skippy, yeah.
Skippy? Oh.
I think it was about 4 months ago. Everybody was tagging me in it. Yeah.
You have documented so much of your life on camcorder since you were a kid, basically, right?
Yeah, really, for sure.
I was going through some of your Weird Paul YouTube old school camcorder footage this week, and I stumbled on one that I particularly liked, and it's kind of it's like an early art film of yours, perhaps. And if you don't mind, I'd like to share that.
Sure, that's great.
Oh my God. Paul, quit this. Come over here and help me, Paul. Okay, here I come. Yeah. I need help now. Come over and hold this for me. I'm coming. Hold this drink to me. Did somebody spill? want something?
Here, give me it. I told you to give me it.
You're not taking it. I want you to put that down and come help me, but you wouldn't do it. Give me the dish rag. He's all wet. Okay, I'm gonna tell your father you're not gonna get to use it anymore because I asked you to go get the dish rag and get some help me, and you won't do anything. Put it over there.
Hi, I'm the director of the movie you've just seen. The movie, drinks get spilled, but that's an accident. I directed it.
That was like my first big production there. Just the cinema verite there. I just grabbed the camera.
Yeah, and it's
as the events unfolded in front of me.
It's beautiful. It's an art film, really. It's like
it is.
I love the title. Drinks get spilled, but that's okay.
Yeah, and then later on we made Drinks Get Spilled on Purpose and Drinks Get Spilled, but that's an accident too. And
are those all up on your YouTube?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're all up there.
Oh, we'll have to check those out too. I kind of like. There's almost a genre of early Weird Paul home movies of upsetting your parents.
Oh yeah, for sure. That is definitely a genre.
Yeah, it was tough to decide between that one and there's one where your dad gets really, really mad about the garbage.
Right now.
What? The garbage can?
Get that thing out of here. I'm trying to cook the damn. Get it out of here.
Right. He was trying to make dinner, and I just like threw all my garbage on the kitchen floor. I was like, "Hey, can you take this out for me?" He was really got bent out of shape about that. I tried to just drive my parents crazy on purpose because that was something fun to film. I guess now it'd be like, you see people on TikTok, they're like, I just I replaced my father's orange juice with macaroni and cheese liquid. I mixed it up, put it in there, and then he drinks it and spits it all over the floor. It's kind of like the precursor to all of that, I guess.
Yeah, like a proto Bam Margera almost too.
Yeah,
like,
pretty much. Yeah.
For the viewers, there's tons of camcorder footage on Weird Paul's YouTube. Incredible, all shot on VHS stuff from the 1980s, and it's entertaining stuff.
Get away from it.
Yeah, we mentioned your found footage channel where you kind of share some of your finds. And
yeah, if I was if I wasn't or so many other things like a musician and a live streamer and all the other things I've decided to do with my life, I believe that I would have just been an archivist because I have so much fun doing that, and I tend to get a hold of a lot of that kind of stuff, and I wish I had more time so I could just keep uploading all that stuff to YouTube.
Right. If it's all right with you, I would love to share one of my most recent finds. And
that'd be great.
I just found this one online recently, and I was kind of baffled. It's called Creative Nylon Hose Play, and it's very homemade, like photocopy perhaps.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like a kind of maybe adult or something in title.
It does.
And then you look down, and it's a guy with like a pantyhose on his head twirling a ball around. I cut together a little bit of a abridged version of it. It's like an hour and 20 minutes long, so
wow.
I condensed it down to 1 minute and 12 seconds, and I'd like to.
The Cliff Notes version. Here we go.
We are the largest brand of pantyhose in the world, and as hard as we try, we can't make all perfect pantyhose. So we do make some waste. And if it weren't for folks like you using these to play with, we'd have to be filling up the landfill or incinerating them. And we'd rather not mess up the environment in that way.
Number one, never let anyone pull the nylon hose all the way down over their head. Number two, do not tie up anybody or use nylon for tying up. Number three, just use good common sense. Start one going one way, and then flip the other one over, and it goes the other way. Go like this, and I'm gonna take it like this, and then I'm gonna pull it back, and I'm gonna shoot it up like this. And there you have it. Our video on Creative Nylon Hose Play.
Wow.
Pretty bizarre, huh?
Yeah, I'm missing out again. First it was on those wine coolers, and now it's on hose play. I had no idea. Sometimes there's just things that you just don't realize that they're going on in the world. There's a lot going on in the world, and there's a lot of things you can dream up or imagine. But this has escaped my my brain. I never thought about hose play.
Yeah, the way it's presented, they make it sound like it was just a common thing that people did at one time. Like
I'm led to believe that by watching this.
The big, thick end of your hose.
I don't have any more clips, but I'm really glad you took the time to do this, Paul. I had a blast.
Thank you. I did too. I really enjoy watching videos.
Give me the sun, give me the fun, give me sun, country wine cooler. Give me the heat, give me the treat, give me sun, country wine cooler.
Don't give me soda, no, no, don't give me beer.
Until next time, keep it strange.
You say you're looking for adventure.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
He's all wet.
It's a little doll that you can hang on your wrist and you can carry with you.